people. We look for intelligence, we look for initiative or energy, and we look for integrity. And if they don't have the latter, the first two will kill you. Because if you're going to get somebody without integrity, you want them lazy and dumb. I mean, you don't want them smart and energetic.
Oh, honestly. I can't believe the people of this world can be so simple-minded.
Right now, we are way too tilted into things that are opaque, that are difficult to administer, and that may not have the intended consequences we want. Of every dollar that we've given out, fiscal and monetary, you know, what we're talking about is less than 5 cents that has gotten into the hands of a U.S. consumer. All I'm saying is, why not 10 or 15 cents or 20 cents? And keep most of the other programs as they are? Or why not the incremental spending going towards student debt or towards direct payments to U.S. taxpayers? These are not bad ideas. And in a moment like this, when we've already done it once and we've already ripped the philosophical Band-Aid off, there's nothing stopping us from, instead of saying, here's 2 weeks, to say, here's 2 months, or here's, 6 weeks. We are that compassionate, and we can be that compassionate.
We can't bring back the lives that have already been lost, but it's not too late to save those who are teetering on the edge of existence. This is our chance. Let's take back the future, together.
Are you arguing to let airlines, for example, fail?
Yes.
Why? I mean, how does that make sense in the broader scheme of the economy?
Because when you look at what it means, this is why I'm saying, this is a lie that's been purported by Wall Street.
Oh, so now you decide to work.
Blade!
Did you see the Prime Minister's press conference?
Yeah, it was amusing watching the government try to cover their tracks. They've lost all credibility.
When a company fails, it does not fire their employees. It goes through a packaged bankruptcy, right? If anything, what happens is the people who have the pensions inside those companies, the employees of these companies, end up owning more of the company. The people that get wiped out are the speculators that own the unsecured tranches of debt, or the folks that own the equity. And by the way, those are the rules of the game. That's right, because these are the people that purport to be the most sophisticated investors in the world. They deserve to get wiped out.
Let's hit him with the macro. Invest everything. I'll barbecue it.
Micro, macro, macroinflation, overheating the economy.
What the? I'll make you pay for what you've done!
Midas money is now as worthless as the Japanese yen it supports. Uninterested in our currency, see past us right by. Soon this district will cease to exist. I know you're in the middle of a deal, but I'm afraid we don't have much time.
Why I made the comments that I did and why it touched such a nerve. There's an interesting fact, Scott, that you should know, which is that since 2009, the 500 companies in the S&P 500, so these are the 500 best companies in the world, they bought back $7 trillion of stock and or issued dividends, okay? That turned out to be more than 90 cents of every single dollar of profit that they made over the last 11 plus years. The federal government, as well as the Fed, between monetary and fiscal stimulus combined, have essentially transferred around $7 trillion now back to those said companies, as well as
companies slightly smaller than them. And I think why I was frustrated is that I just think that kind of behavior makes no sense. And instead of being punished, it has been rewarded. And if you ask me why, here's how I would explain it. The job of a CEO, especially of a public for-profit company, is to be a fabulous allocator of resources. And there are only two kinds of resources that a CEO controls that matter. The first is human capital, right? The people that work inside of your company and the ideas that they have and the products that they make. And the second is financial capital, the money that you take to invest in great ideas, to protect for the future, to prepare for whether it's a pandemic or a shock or a recession or a competitor.